Good morning, Okanagan hiking friends. Today is Sunday, August 31st, 2025, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm here again at the Okanagan Mountain Park. I just drove up here with my hiking friend, and we parked our vehicles here. And today's plan is to hike up the Divide Lake Trail, which starts here at the gate. And you know that already because I already had a hike up to Divide Lake and back. But today we're going to do a little different. We're going to start here again. We're using the same trail, Divide Lake Trail. But instead of going to Divide Lake, which is like 9-10 kilometers, we only go to 7 or 8. And then we are going to turn off the trail, and we are looking for the wreckage of an old airplane. There is an airplane up at Okanagan Mountain Park, a DC-3, which crashed there, I forgot when, in the 50s or 60s. And there are still a few parts lying in the woods at 2 or 3 different places, like a wing or a motor or something. So that's the plan. We're going to hike up and try to find the wreckage, the parts, the remaining parts of the wreckage. Anyways, I'm going to walk over to the gate, and I'm going to start my my Garmin watch, and we're going to get going. Yeah, it looks like a beautiful day. The sun is just rising above the horizon, and yeah, I don't see any clouds. So beautiful day, and it's going to be warm too later on. 7 o'clock now. It should take us 2 hours to go up to the wreckage, I think. 2 hours, 2:15, and we have to find it. So yeah, let's go to the gate and start the watch. Here's a gate. There it says Divide Lake Trail to Divide Lake, 9 kilometers, and we won't make it there. We will turn off before that. Okay, watch is running. And here the Divide Lake Trail, it starts out really steep. Right from the beginning. Okay. Okay, hikers, we are hiking approximately 2.5 kilometers, and yeah, temperature is great, everything is good. And here we're coming to a turn-off, an important trail turn-off. So if you want to go to CN Trail and Wild Horse, you can go this way, but we are going to continue going up Divide Lake Trail. So hikers, just past the 4.5 kilometer mark, more or less, and the Divide Lake Trail levels out a little bit. There's some nice views. You can see Kelowna and OKANAGAN Lake floating bridge way down there, and it goes a little down and then it's going to continue climbing up. So if you wanted to go to Divide Lake, you would be halfway here where it's a big level out. I'll show you. So this is the spot where you get a little bit of a breather before it starts climbing again. Look how steep it goes up again. At 5K. Okay, hikers, we are here at, let me see here on the watch. We're at 7.5K on the trail, more or less, and the hiking buddy has an app and a map that shows where we have to go off the trail for maybe a kilometer to find the parts of the wreckage. So we'll see here in a moment where we have to leave the trail. Okay, hikers, so the app says we're supposed to bushwhack here to the left somewhere. That's a GPS and all this stuff. So we decided to use this big tree here as a reference point for us. And here at this big tree, we're gonna turn left and start the bushwhack. And yeah, see if we can find something here. Yeah, this is spooky, spooky shit. But here, the big tree is, this is the big tree. So maybe we can see the big tree and we can always find our way back. That's kind of a good idea. Okay, here at the tree, my Garmin says 7.74 kilometers and 2 hours 10 since we started. So 7.74 here, and we're getting off the trail. So we're in the woods now, and now we have to go bushwhacking, so to speak. Ah, scary, scary. Nope. Okay, hikers, we are here seriously in the bush. There's no path here, and we are bushwhacking right through this, and it's very, very hard, very complicated. Look at this, it's unbelievable. Wow. We're only like 100, 200 meters off the path, and we can barely move. But this is a complete different experience. I just said to a hiking buddy, he's got the GPS thing, he knows where we're going. If I would lose him, I would be lost here forever. I don't think I could get out of here. This is really some scary shit. I mean, I'm not scared right now because it's a nice, beautiful day, but if I would be here without a guide right now, without the GPS, I would be lost, 100%. This is wild. This is a really wild stuff. is insane. Yeah, usually I don't do these, the bushwhacking, the cross-country bushwhacking is not my thing. I do hiking, on hiking trails and all that stuff, but this cross-country bushwhacking, as you can see, I'm not dressed for it. I just said I should have had long pants, long sleeve t-shirt, jacket, real boots, hiking boots, and maybe gloves and everything, because this is wild. This is like stuff you do for orientation stuff. Yeah, it's crazy.
Tough spot here to get through this gully.
This is really insane shit.
Get through all the snags and stuff like that. Now we're into the ferns. Like the sea of ferns. And then when you get to the wreckage, it's kind of anticlimactic. Get through all this stuff and go, oh boy, I can't wait to see the wreckage. There's just a piece of wing, motor.
Crazy, guys. This is crazy. So there's no real path to the wreckage. So if you ever want to find it, you better be real good prepared and know the GPS and all that stuff, because bring a good guide. If not, don't do this. Yeah, this is crazy hikers. We're trying to find a way to parts of the wreckage. And the shit you see here right now around us, this stuff has grown here in the last 20 years. 22 years. It was all burned down. You can still see the burnt. And this is the new stuff that grew 22 years. This is how it looks like. Unbelievable. Okay, hikers, where you're bushwhacking around, there's no trail here. The hiking buddy has an app that shows the location and an arrow, the direction to go, kind of thing, GPS. So I'm just trying to follow him. But yeah, if I would be by myself here right now, I would be lost. So yeah, this is serious stuff in a way. I'm not kidding here. You have to be prepared. This is just a short hike here, Divide Lake, and trying to find something, but I could have been better prepared, like long pants kind of thing, good pants, good boots, good jacket or something. Yeah, it's supposed to be only like 1K in on this shit, but yeah. The Canadian wilderness is no joke. And right now the weather is fantastic. Really nice temperature. So all of this is good. It's fun. It's an adventure. But if you would be here at night alone, that would not be fun. It would be terrifying, I think. Yeah. If you wouldn't know which way to go. Anyways, we continue here. We are like 2/3 on the way to the piece of the wreckage, more or less. So hikers, there's another trick here. You let the other guy go first, and find out if it's a good way or not. And if it's bad, then you say, hey, you did it wrong way, and then you just laugh a little bit. But see, he's doing okay there, so I'm going to follow him. So hiking friends, we're out of the deep brush for a little bit. There's a little bit of a hill here. We're going to go up for some view, but we know from the GPS map and data we're close. We're close to the part of the wreckage, we think. So, but right now we're going to go up on this little hill here for the view. Okay, hiking friends, we found the crash site. Part of the wreckage is there. You can see the silver stuff there. There and there. But there's a cliff here, so we can't go down here. So for us to be able to get there, we have to go around it. I have to go up there, go all the way down there, through the woods down there, and then we can reach the site. But at least we see it already.
Just at the base of this cliff. The overshot thing, the winter storm.
Fucking crazy. This is a hikers. This is a Canadian wilderness. The best of it.
Someone yeah. All that.
Yeah. Okay, hikers. We arrived at the crash site of the DC-3. And when I just talked to you, I was up there on that little mountain there. I think I was over there. And then we had to go around the thing through the gully. And now we're here where we think was the actual crash site. And I'll show you some of the pieces. So Daryl found a piece he's going to take home.
This plane is a wreck.
Check this out, guys. Okay, this is lying here since I forgot what year it was, the 60s or 70s. But, yeah. So, there, this is one piece right here. Okay, here is another bigger piece of the airplane. Wow. Feels very light. The aluminum. So the crash was in the 50s. So it's like 75 years lying around here. Quite amazing. So this is a bigger piece. This is the piece we already looked at. Now I'm walking over there. Here, smaller pieces, quite a few of them. This one looks like there was a window here. Look at that. Holy moly, this is big. Look at this. That's a lot of... That's a big piece, eh? Wow. There, something there. Look at this. Couple meters long here. Small piece over there. Small piece there. Look at that. Wow. Look at how many pieces are lying here, scattered around. Here, many of the small pieces, like a foot by foot. Holy Moses! There's more pieces than I thought there would be. And so many tiny ones here all over the mountain. Oh my God, look at this. Wow, look at this. Look at how many pieces. Over there. And here, we've got the engine. Holy. This looks like the exhaust from the engines when they come off the engine block. And look, here's the engine. Wow, hikers, this is really impressive here, the engine. Look at this. Unbelievable. Look at this. This could have been a door. So the pieces of the plane are scattered all over this place here. And yeah, it's 75 years ago, but this is really impressive. Look at that. A bigger piece over there, smaller here, bigger piece over there, and then there's Another big piece down there. Wow. Oh, I go over there first. Yeah. Look at this. Big piece. I assume it's, well, I don't know, like maybe fuselage. Guys, look at this. This is the propeller. It was a 3-blade propeller and 1 blade is still there.
They're all heavy there.
Super heavy. It's a solid aluminum. And look at this, it's broken off the tips. I guess that what happens when you hit a mountain. Wow. And like heavy duty aluminum. This looks like the this is an edge of a wing. I would say it's the trailing edge, and they had attached things attached to it, like ailerons or something. Unbelievable. There's more. Big piece there. Oh my God, and there's another big piece here. This definitely looks like the skin of the plane or skin of the wing. And there, wow. Well, to me, this looks like this is the biggest piece of it, and I don't know. This looks like, it definitely looks like in the wing. When you look the cross section of the wing. The leading edge and the profile and the trailing edge. Amazing. More pieces scattered around here. Like the crash site is that it's really, I mean, we're talking like 100 meter radius. Looks like some kind of tank. is part of the side of the plane, and there's a window. You can see one of the windows, the small windows. And here, landing gear. Landing gear assembly. In the tire rim, you can see the tire rim. You see the brake stuff, whatever, drum brakes, whatever, they did it a long time ago. The shocks, and then the tire obviously burned away. If not when the accident was, and later at the Okanagan Mountain fire. But yeah, the rubber is all gone. So many small pieces, like the size of a foot by foot. Okay, this was the first piece I saw. But yeah, this is the crash site, hiking friends. This is the crash site of the DC-3 that crashed here into Okanagan Mountain like 1950 or whenever, whatever year it was. Unbelievable. 20-something people, and I think the passengers survived. But yeah, there's a lot of debris here. I thought there was only like 3-4 pieces, but there's a lot of pieces here. I would say there's a 50 to 100 pieces lying around here, bigger and small. All right, let's have a snack to eat, and then we have to find our way back to the Divide Lake Trail. It's going to take over an hour probably, but anyways, let's eat something and then get ready to hike back. Okay, hiking friends, here we are at the wing, and we're gonna take a short break here. I'm gonna have my Tim Hortons apple juice, and I have a Tim Hortons plain bagel with cream cheese. Have the snack before we are heading back towards the Divide Lake Trail, here at the wing of the DC-3. Okay, hiking friends, it is 10:50. We finished our little snack here, and now it's time to make our way back to the Divide Lake Trail. At this point, my Garmin says 8.8 kilometers, 3 hours 47, so 3 hours 50. We're hiking since 3 hours 50 and 8.8 kilometers here to the crash site. maybe a little less because we walked around looking at all the paths. So yeah, really interesting. And so goodbye here to the crash site. I'm gonna go just show you one last thing here in the wing. People left their names, and then I'm gonna try to catch up the hiking buddy so I don't get lost here. '80, 1980, 84. People scribbled in their name and the date. Okay, this is it. Just gonna grab my hiking poles. And try to catch hiking buddy here. So hikers, we're hiking back. Like it's I don't know how much, feels like a kilometer of bushwhacking here. So yeah, maybe it will take us an hour total time from the wreckage to the trail. We'll see.
We're back sometime or other.
Here we are trying to make our way back. We're on a little bit of a cliff here. Keep right. Okay hikers, we just checked in the GPS thing there and it's 100 meters from the road. So we'll see how long that's gonna take. 10-15 minutes, but it's very thick underbrush here. So yeah. We don't want to go through here.
Yeah, but
yeah.
How far are we gonna have to go to get around it?
Well, just let's see, 50 meters, 100 meters.
Maybe.
We know. Okay, hikers, as you can see, we're in the deep of it. The deep of the Canadian forest here. Wow! This is wild. Crazy. This is really tough. It's getting warm. Yeah, a little tired. We're very close to the trail, but it's like, wow, this bushwhacking is difficult. We're like in the middle of the jungle in Amazon. Oh my God. We hear something. We found it? You can see it? Oh my God. Hiking friends. Oh my God. Whoa.
That was crazy.
Hallelujah. We made it back onto the Divide Lake Trail. Oh my God. Thank God. So, I'm at 9.68K, 426. Look at, I'll show you the legs. That's when the underbrush beats you up. Oh my God, I've got blood too.
Yeah. Blood on the hands.
Yeah. Oh, look here, the blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the watches there.
Yeah.
Okay, hikers, this is it. Well, this was something. So yeah, let's head back down Divide Lake Trail, back to where we parked the cars. It's like 8K probably. We'll see.
Whew. Nice and now in the shade and off the road, off the bush.
So,
That's something.
so hikers.
I'm so glad I'm retiring.
So I tell you what, hikers. So from all the hikes I've done and posted, you know, the hikes, the popular hikes everybody does with well-maintained trails. So this hike to the DC-3 wreckage here in OKANAGAN Mountain Park, this was the toughest in the way of bushwhacking and cross-country. Yeah, and if I would be by myself here without the hiking buddy here with his GPS, yeah, there's no way I would go in here by myself without having better prepared, and
There's our big tree.
yeah. Oh, there's our big tree. That's where we started. So we're like 200 meters coming up, different 2 meters. But anyways, yeah, I definitely want to come back. And there is another, the site you saw, there's supposed to be 1 kilometer further is like the tail or the wing or something lying in a different location, but it's further, more bushwhacking. So one day I'm gonna go to this side again and then go to the other one, but I need to be maybe long pants and different kind of jacket and maybe gloves and maybe a machete, I don't know, like just better prepared and better directional devices. So, but for today this was awesome. You saw the wreckage, really interesting. So yeah, here we are back at the tree. I'll show you again. Here we are. This is where we walked into the jungle here. Right here. So now we have a beautiful, beautiful, relaxing 8K down. So hikers, we're hiking down here. We're close to the 4-kilometer marker. 4K to go, that's what I think. Yeah, not bad. Steep downhill right now. And yeah, it's getting warmer. Okay, hikers, so when you come back here and you're getting close to, I don't know, kilometer 4, kilometer 3, you really get some nice views of Okanagan Lake, Okanagan Valley. Just passing the 3K marker, which means 3 kilometers to go downhill here. So I estimate 11 minutes per kilometer, like 33 minutes maybe, more or less. Two Ks to go, hikers. Okay, hiking friends, we're back here at the gate. I'm going to stop my Garmin watch and tell you the numbers here in a second. What a hike, hikers. Okay, let me stop the Garmin watch here. Push the... Okay. Push the stop button, and now save the activity, and it says it's getting really warm. 17.57 kilometers, 6 hours and 8 minutes. Wow, hikers. 17.57 kilometers, 6 hours and 8 minutes. So this concludes the hike here at Okanagan Mountain Park to the wreckage of the DC-3 airplane that crashed up here in whatever, 1950s or something. So that was awesome. That bushwalking was really hard. I'm more like a hiker, not a bushwhacker, so that was something. So anyways, I guess I'll talk to you on the next hike.